everybody out there is having a wonderful day. Or at least I hope everybody can look at the bright side. If they're having a crappy day, the bright side of whatever it is. It's a tough thing to do, but it gets real easy if you try to do that all the time. Then you're always just constantly looking at the bright side. Man, what a day. I'm definitely, yesterday I had to go to town, so today I am hoping I can get some different junk done today. I think I don't know, I get tied up with the ADHD, I guess I'll call it. Wild man, what is happening? Hey, Tommy! Oh, man, I shouldn't say, but I got something in the mail for you yesterday, Tommy. I probably shouldn't have said that, and it just may be a surprise, but I can't handle it. I'm not very good at surprises. Got mailed out yesterday, so I don't know how long it take to get to there, but I reckon by this day next week. It's nothing special, man. So, I mean, don't think that it's like, big stack of gold or anything, but I hope you like it. TD Knives! Yeah, good morning. How you doing today, TD? How you doing, Wild Man? How's everybody doing? There's Bazzy. USPS told you yesterday? So you already knew. Oh, but did it say where it was coming, or did it just say, hey, you're expecting some mail? And you're going, mail? What the heck? I'm not expecting no mail. Yeah, that was yesterday, Bazzy. I was giving away all big stacks of gold. I did swap out bands, though. I put my BB bands, took them off the other clipped Aries and put it on this clipped Aries. This one's my style of Aries, I guess, so it's a little different, but I swapped. Oh, so you knew before. Dang it. So it didn't matter. They done blew it away. They didn't blew the surprise anyway. They blew it before I could blew it. Sweet, BB. Thank you, buddy. Like I said, it's nothing special or anything. But, I was like, I'm going to do this. I might as well. It might be a minute before I do that. So I might as well do this. And hey, there's Gem State. Yeah, like I said, maybe this time next week, maybe. How's everybody's week? It's hump day, isn't it? No, yeah, no. Oh, shoot, that was yesterday. Hump day was yesterday. Today's Thursday. Man, it's beautiful out here today. Has everybody else got nice weather? It's probably 60-something. It's beautiful. Yeah. Oh, cool, Bazzy. $40. Yeah, it's probably, I don't know what, to be honest, I know it's 60. I can say that for sure, but it's over that, I'm sure now. Last I seen it was 60. I guess that spring fling's coming up pretty soon. It sounds like I was listening to Double D's, and he was BSing, and there's people in the side BSing about it. That's not really all that old, is it? The spring fling dealy? I mean, it's not 78, man. Oh, and 70% humidity. That's probably not all that bad, really. But you're probably hot, that's for sure. 78 actually is kind of hot. It's beautiful, though. 49, yeah. Yeah, that's not too bad either. 49's not too bad. Really, even 40's not too bad. If you're out just sitting there doing nothing, it's cold though. But if you're doing something, 40 is not too bad. 50 is real nice if you're doing something like sawing wood or something. Yeah, then it's real nice. Like today, it'd be really hot, and I'll be doing it here in a minute. Grumpy, what's Grumpy doing? Foggy there, huh? 70 yesterday. I don't know what it was yesterday. Another warm day, that was for sure. You could drive around with the window down, on the high, like the highway and stuff, and it wasn't cold, so I had the window down. I should have stopped at the iron store yesterday, or the metal store, but I didn't, because I couldn't remember what all I really wanted. I want to work on that stupid green thingy. Get that done. Get that kind of put back in its place. Need to situate some more junk back, kind of I won't say behind there, but back behind there to put this other junk that really don't have to be here, but I, for some reason, put it here. Somebody laid an egg. I got shooting them targets today. I don't know if anybody else was at target shooting, but I shot at them today. Probably 4 or 5 rounds at them. Wasn't doing too shabby. Didn't hit this right somewhere about there. It's probably around 34-ish feet away. It's a pop bottle lid. So what is that? Well, I don't know what a pop can lid is, but or bottle. It's just hanging right there. Didn't hit it at all. I mean, it's blowing around a little bit, so I'm gonna blame it on that. But technically, I didn't even come close to it. I don't think. One nice thing is shooting in this. It's got a black background, so you can see the BBs in the background. Share Bear's here. What's happening, Share Bear? How's my wonderful sister today? Hobo hiding away. Welcome, Hobo. When I growing up, there was a train track it wasn't really by our house, but I'll just say it was by our house, but it really wasn't. Like 5 miles away, maybe 6 miles away. And it was a slow area of the track where the train never went fast. I mean, it just never went fast there. It was always real slow. And sometimes it'd be stopped. And oh my God, how fun it used to be as a kid to jump on the train. You go running up to it as it's fleeing, and you pretending you're cowboys or something going to rob a train or whatever, go running on top. Oh my God, how much fun that used to be. And they're mainly grain carts is what they were, but in the backs and fronts, there's these little holes, and I found where I must say a hobo had been sleeping or something. There's Alien. How's Alien today? God, that used to be some fun. That's a long time ago, guys. And by God, they'd have been mad if they ever found out. They never did ever find out, though. Never got caught. Some wood along the track. I mean, like tree sticks type wood, Bazzy? There was nothing cool really on this train. It's just grain carts. Or at one point they had also put like nuclear waste on it. Well, special cars. But then they quit doing that when they never wanted to fix the track, so it eventually died. The track did. I'm doing well today too, Alien. Oh, glass insulators. Yeah, there used to be that along the tracks. Yeah, and real copper line, like wire along the line. Yeah, I forgot about the glass insulators and stuff. Yeah, I bet there would be, Bazzy. Well, you can think about people throwing out their apple cores and their plum pits and pear, all that stuff. I bet you, yep, I bet there is a lot along there. I know I never really paid attention to that. I don't know, really. I don't even know what ironwood looks like. I know it's supposed to be really, really, really hard, though. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Those old telegraph lines, hobo. I know by the time I was all growed up, per se, all those, like I said, the track was dead. In fact, at one point, my grandpa bid on a what would you call it, a trestle, I guess, a metal trestle, and about, God, I don't know how many miles of line. A long ways. Big old, he bought the trestle and all the iron, all the whole thing. Bought the track from one point to just past the trestle. And so that was like one of my jobs as a kid, helping, dig all that, some of it was by hand, but most of it was machine, dozers and loaders and dump trucks and all that kind of good stuff. A rock, you bought the rock, the ties, all the metal, all of it. Just bought the whole thing. Not the property, though, just the stuff. CBT. So I reckon you probably got a ironwood slingshot, wouldn't you, Bazzy? Yeah, I bet you do. Ought to see what that actually looks like. Yeah, I bet a few. I got a new design I was working on, Bazzy. I'll show you. Man, it feels awesome. I still got to tweak with a little bit, but, well, if I can find it. Where did I put it? I don't know where I put it now. Where did I put that big dang thing? Oh, no, that's not there. Oh, there it is. There's going to be a new design. Hopefully, Tommy's looks a little different. Another BB, or a friend of mine sent me a picture. It didn't look like this, but I ended up making it like this. And my God, did you get it in your hand? It almost don't want to come out, if that makes sense. I mean, it'll come out, but it holds together good. I can't wait to make this, but I got to sand on it a little bit more, make it so when I run this is my pattern. And then my same friend that sent me a picture of this wanted me to see if I could take this handle somehow and, put it in there. I don't know how I'm going to do that yet. Probably be something like that. I'll lay them together or something. Well, I won't lay them together, but put it together like that. I'm going to try to get that more done this week. I'm going to try to get that more done this weekend. Wild black cherry. Oh, I bet that'd be cool. Hop horn bean. I don't know what that is either. To be honest, I don't know about wild black cherry. I know I got cherry trees, but I don't know if it's black cherry. I know the berries, when they fall to the ground, they don't taste too bad. They're about the size of a pea, maybe a little bigger than a pea, but about the size of a pea. They don't taste too bad, though. Hydras. And I don't know what a hydra is either. Hey, thanks for stopping in, Hobo. Thank you very much. Hopefully you'll stop in again someday. I hope you have an awesome day yourself. Be careful. There's a wild world out there. Do it hook up. Are you talking about what I was just showing right there? That's what you're meaning? Yeah, I've got to put it on paper first to try to see how to do it. Hey, Clint, what's Clint up to? leave the handle out. It feels awesome, BB. I'm telling you. I was so surprised when I got it in my hands. Like, holy crap, this feels good. And it's like some thin piece of wood, so it isn't even thick. So it, wouldn't even like fill up your hand as much. I can't wait to get it in a thick. Yeah, I still got some equipment keys myself, Grump. Yeah. Remember, it's been a it's been a while since I worked on the road, but that's one of the first things they did is said, here's a key it was Caterpillar keys, what it was, but there's cat keys so that you can, have a key to all the stuff. Oh, a Hydra is that upper fort, a Hydra. Ah. Yeah, I know. Thomas Bryant, he makes one similar. I was like, but his is pointier. And after I didn't even think about it till I got it put down on paper and started cutting on. I thought, oh crap, that kind of looks like Tommy's. I hope he doesn't think I copied off of him. And then I went back to the pictures of his and said, okay, it isn't. At first I thought it was. I was like, oh no. And then said, oh, his is a little different. This probably looks cooler. Hey, there's Stardashians. How you doing? How you doing today, buddy? Oops, Jack, fast fingers. Leave it like that. Well, I'm going to leave that one like that but I might try to draw another one too. But I'll probably definitely leave it like that. I just going to want to sand on a little bit more, get it more smoother, because I'm going to use it as a pattern. And then, if any luck, it wouldn't take me that long. I just got to do it. I'm going to cut me out a HDP one, hopefully this weekend. Mixed a Serval and an Aries and plexiglass. I'm not sure what a Serval is either. I know what the Aries looks like. It's like this one right here. No, where the heck did I put that baby? Oh, there it is. It's like this one right there. This is basically an Aries up to right here. And then this is different. What I did is I made one for Chuck and Steel back a minute ago. But I felt like a turd copying it. Because I got that, it's on the bench now, that HDP Aries. So I changed this back here to give it to him, and then he said I could just have it. I really like this with the pinky hole in there. And I'm telling you, that locks in too. Feels pretty good. I like it. Crystal string. Bazzy just uploaded something with crystal string. Notice into copper dragon emblem. That would be pretty cool. Hey, you know what? Here, see if I can find that one. This is like one of my first slingshots. Yeah, it's right here. And I put that in there. This is like a copper, and then that thingy. This one doesn't shoot too bad, really, either. That dragon scale would be cool. I daydream about it when you say it, and then I forget about it. Oh, so that's what it was. You tagged me in oh, okay. Cool, Bazzy. I just saw something poke up and said, something about crystal string or something. Cool. Oh, yeah, the Bigfoot tracks. I don't know, Jim. The wife got that. the wife got that and said, "Hey, could you put this one in?" That's actually not supposed to be my slingshot. That's supposed to be her slingshot. Can you put one in there for me on this? Make this. And so that's what I did. Hey, there's Rev. What's happening, Rev? No, I ain't started that slingshot yet, Rev. I barely was home yesterday. Lit it well in the morning. Mandy Brown. For some reason, boy, I just having a hard time remembering Mandy Brown. I'm really sorry, Mandy. Maybe it's the picture you changed or something. Welcome back, Mandy. Oh, man, that's a bummer, Rev. You probably worked too hard the other day up there on that roof. You know, I was thinking when you were doing that, and I was thinking, you know, they know that eventually those things leak. And I was thinking, why would they use plain particle boards, you know? Why wouldn't they use like marine grade, or what? When I say marine grade, it's just treated plywood. But wonder why they wouldn't use treated plywood, like marine grade plywood or something, or I don't know. Maybe they do now. I don't know. I know, like in boats, you know, they used. Well, some boat manufacturers may still do it, but they used like marine, basically treated lumber. And then they come out with this new stuff, and this new stuff's super awesome. A lot more money, but it's super awesome. It's like a fiberglass, but it's not really fiberglass, but so like when your transom, you know, when eventually transoms will go bad if you don't take care of them, you know, make sure your boat's not full of water, and, you know, because technically fiberglass is porous. It's really not solid, you know, it's porous. So eventually they'll crack or leak and get that wood lumber bad, and even treated lumber submerged in water goes bad. But this new stuff, it's a lot more money though. But if you go to replace transom and you use that kind of stuff, it'll never, ever, ever go bad. You had to break the boat, like literally break it. Yeah, I figure it would be. I'll stress. Yeah, it'll all be good, Rev. You know, don't stress too hard. I know it's easy to say, but I'm telling you, if you know, I don't know. See, I turn a lot over to God, you know, when I start stress. I know that, and it's hard for me too, so don't think that I got like it all figured out, you know, and like 1 minute I'm stressed and the next minute I'm hunky-dory. Just every time I get to thinking about it, saying there's nothing I can do about this, just whatever. I don't know really how to explain it, but it gets a lot easier when more you do it. Mud Bug, what's happening, Mud? How you doing today, Ron? Hardwood, oh, and a rubber skin. Oh, I thought that was plywood or OBS up there that you were peeling off. What the heck was I looking at then? Maybe it wasn't you I was paying attention to. I thought that's what it was, though. Doing great, so wait! I was shooting to me some targets here just a little bit ago. I took my bands off of my HDP Aries and put it on this, as Omega calls it, a knuckle variant. And I shoot a lot better with this one. I shoot a lot better with that one. And then BB was talking to me earlier saying, did you get that cut out yet? Did you get that? And I hadn't yet. I've been putting it off. So I'm going to try this week to make that new one. And then I thought, you know, on some of those HDP, but they use stainless steel is what they use. I've got one Chad gave me that Aries, and it has clips on it, and it's stainless steel. I don't know if any of the Slingshotters are still in. Bazzy's still here, And in my Amazon cart, I went ahead and threw some aluminum in there. It's still 1/8 inch. And looking at this, I don't know if you can see it, but looking at this, that's only like 1 inch. You know what I mean? And I'm thinking, why use stainless steel, an 1/8 inch of aluminum that has 2 screws within? Good God, I'd have to measure it, but broke up in half of a piece of 1 inch, so that'd be basically a quarter on each side, maybe a little further. I don't know, to be honest with you. I think the aluminum would hold just fine. I think. So I got me a chunk of aluminum. It's like 1/8 inch by 1/2 inch, I think. What's new in the junkyard? Nothing. Nothing's new. I'm all bummed out. Nothing's new. Oh, I got that new thing. It got dug out of the scrap pile, and the wife says, "Hey, is there any way you can cut these rings off for me?" So she wants me to cut those rings off. She wants the rings. But other than that, nothing new. Yeah, I don't know what they use on them now, Rev, to be honest with you. Go with the roll-on roof, like a flat roof coating stuff. Nah, it's some sort of no, that's not what it is. I don't know what it came from now, to be honest with you. My wife brought it home at some point, some sort of rotary. I don't know exactly what it is. I can't remember what it was. Yeah, so you think, I'm assuming you're talking to me, Bazzy, it's an aluminum. You think the aluminum would work just fine? I think it'd work. Because I'm thinking, good God, that stuff's strong. And only being 1 inch and that close a pinch, there's no way you could distort it. I mean, that's what I'm looking at, is distortion. When you go to bolt something down, like a tin roof, you could get a distortion, but you couldn't if it was real close together. So I was thinking about, it's in my Amazon cart, buying some so that I could, if I wanted, or maybe not good if I want. If I buy it, I'm gonna, I could make some clips for my HDP slingshots. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it'd be easier than what I've been doing. I hadn't done it in a while. Worked on it on like a resin clip. I made a resin clip, but then I changed up how I did them, so now the mold I made isn't no good. Oh, so some sort of rolled stuff that somebody else recommended. Yeah, be honest, I don't know what any of it is, Rev. Me, I'd probably, go like to the roofing store and buy tin and seal the tin with double-sided tape or something and screw it down like you would a tin roof. That'd probably be something I'd do, Rev. But that would be me. And it probably wouldn't be as good as I don't know what I would do, to be honest. Hey, Carmine Murray. Welcome back. How you doing today? Good, I hope. Oh, wait a minute. I don't know. I can't remember who said that. They had a funny name. I'll roll up a second. RH6761. There's some new junk in the junkyard. Those little white things. Oh, and there's something else I got in my cart, Bazzy. Have you ever seen those? Rex was showing me he had wiffle balls. They got little holes. So I was looking on Amazon. I found the little wiffle balls. Well, first I seen them in Walmart. And then I, didn't get them. But and then when I was in Amazon, I found them. There's some golf ball ones, so they're even a little smaller. So I got some golf ball ones in my Amazon cart. They're like $6 or something, No, it's for slingshots, Carmen. for slingshots. I mean, you could probably use a air rifle or something like that, but it's slingshots. I should get that today. It's been in my cart for, good God, 2 weeks now. Yeah, it is pretty fun, Carmen. I got a slug of them right down here. These kind of different variants, ones that I play with throughout the week. No big deal, Carmen. I'm not all that great either. I'm not too bad though, but I'm not that great. I just keep doing it just because it's fun. I've been shooting BBs lately. You know, like I have a Red Ryder BB gun. Been shooting them, and holy mackerel, they're really fun to try. They are so hard. It's hard to see, so you don't know which way you're missing. But you know, they're fun to play with. Hey, there's Southern Dave. How's your week going so far, buddy? Hey, there's T-Bird. What are you doing here? I thought you'd still be on your live, buddy. And hey, you don't have to send me anything. I didn't do that to put you in any bind or nothing, brother. I just, I don't know. I just did it because I wanted to. It's real fun, Carmen. You should get a slingshot. And if you got one, you should play with it more. I can't do it sitting down. It's so hard, Jim. It really is. So I stand up, but I do stand up right here, except for all that other junk. I walk around. Like when I go to feed animals, I start way over here and shoot at them bottles. And when I get a little closer, then I shoot some of these things over here. When I get a little closer, I start shooting those things over there. And there's some over there, and I walk, well, not to this. I walk around this tree. So I walk this route this way, and there's targets down over here. Now I get over to here, there's targets up there that I shoot at, and just kind of targets all which way. But now I want to put up some more and put up, when I get those golf ball ones, I'm going to put up a bunch of those. Mainly a lot of the targets are these bottles, like normal water bottle or soda bottles, whatever you're talking about. Oh boy. Hey, Bat, what's happening? But I've tried to sit down and do it. It's so hard. Oh, I got you, T-Bird. Well, you said something about you said I need to send you something. And I was like, no. I thought, dang it, that's not what I meant out of that. I didn't want to. Do you know what I'm talking about? I hope you know what I'm talking about, T-Bird. I mean, don't get me wrong. If you want to send me something, that's awesome. You make cool stuff. You do cool stuff. I got that poker chip, though, on your sticker. But I still have to send you. I was telling the wife when I said, oh, crap, I still ain't got T-Bird's dealie one that I see because I didn't have a cut. So what it is, T-Bird. I need to do that this weekend. Get you sent out you got another slingshot coming. Just like what you got, except for a plastic one. Super slingshots advertised. Boy, I don't know if I've seen one of them, Carmen. Man, I don't know if I've seen them at all. These are just a different slugs. Like I got that one. Here, I'll just pull them up like this. I got that one. Got this white one. I got the yellow one. Here's one. I got two of them that were made and given to me. This one from a guy in Canada, and this one from a guy down in the States. I can't say I shoot them all every day now, but because I hurt my shoulder last year and hadn't been able to shoot except for, let's say, this one's banded up with a short draw again, and this one was banded up with a short draw, and I couldn't shoot like this wooden ones and so forth. but now it doesn't hurt as much. So now I got this one's strung back up with a long draw band, and now it's doing better. So now I'm back to long draw. Geese. I'm assuming you meant there were some birds that flew up here. Oh, there are pigeons, Carmen. Pigeons. That something that just flew down there. Yeah, I'm assuming that's probably what you saw. You seen the pigeon, I think. Hey, howdy, Ray. How are you this fine day? Sam's here too. Woohoo! Everybody go sub to Shalom Shabin Music. I can't remember where she was at. She purting here at 1,000 now, I think. Or getting close. Man, we got to get her to 1,000. Look at that one. You talking about my wooden ones, Bazzy? Yeah, one of them came from Thomas Bryant, and then the other one came from Owen. Or, yeah, if you know Owen, you know Owen. I'll just say that. Tommy and Owen. You're almost 4 away? No, you're higher than 4. Uh-huh. 1,000. And then you don't get nowhere still, though, Jim. You accomplished one thing. That's the coolest part, is you accomplished something. Like, I think in YouTube, you get 100 and they are like, yeah, buddy, you did it. And then you get like 250 and they're doing it again. And then 500, they're doing it again. And then it's the next one's 1,000. And they're like, yeah. And from there, who knows? I haven't got a new birthday cake or fancy yippity dippity. 30,084. You got 3,000 people? You got 3,000 subs? Here, I was thinking it was like 8 something or something. Dig dang. 3,000. Yeah, you're smoking it. Dang. Yeah, hit that like button. 3.8K the trench itself. What's that mean, Ray? And what's that little funny symbol? Is that? Yeah, I like Owen. Yeah, he's a pretty cool guy. I haven't seen him lately. He must be. I know he was talking about he got a new gig, so I don't know if that must be keeping him busy. Of course, he's neck deep in snow, I bet. I'm trying to reach 1K myself. Having a contest for someone to come help demo. Oh, you mean the thing your deal you're working on? You must mean tearing it up, putting it back together. I don't know what I'm gonna say. Good God, 3.8K. Yeah, I think the last time I looked, she was like at 7 or something. Holy mackerel, Sam. You're on fire. A rage room experience. Yeah, she is for sure, Ray. Holy mackerel. I did that a long time ago, the wife and I. It was an old Winnebago, like it didn't have any leaky problems, though. It just had, an interior. We gutted it. Well, sort of gutted it. But we kind of put some of it back the way that it was, but we did it all different. It was kind of cool. Well, not kind of, it was cool. God, that's been a long time ago, 20-some years ago, betcha. Yeah, I better not work on slingshots today. I better work on this yard. I just about talked myself into finish sanding up that new frame and cutting that out, but I better not. I better go work on the yard. It's going to get warm here pretty soon, and I got a bunch of leaves that I kind of started working on, so it's going to kill grass if I'm not careful. Ah, I got you, Rev. That won't be too bad, I guess. That'd probably be a pain in the butt, to be honest with you. Oh, yeah, for sure, Carmen. I don't know. Yeah, I might plant some lettuce this year. I know tomato plants for sure, some pepper plants. This year, I planted some pepper in these great big pots. They're probably 30-gallon pots. And I kept them, Carmen. I brought them inside this winter, and they're still alive. They don't have any leaves. Every now and then they'll sprout a new little leaf and then, go away. But so it won't be too much longer. I'll be able to bring them back outside. So there'll be I don't know what you want to call them. Planted last spring as a seed, and they're cut down. They're probably 2 foot, maybe 2 foot tall, 3 foot, maybe two, somewhere around there, 2.5, 3 feet tall, something like that, maybe. They're at least from my knee to my foot. So from my knee to my foot, whatever that may be, 2.5 feet probably. In the wall frames, I don't sell them, Carmen. I just eat them. And what we don't eat, the chickens eat. What the chickens don't eat, the pigs eat. We don't ever sell anything. We might give stuff away if we have way too much, but most generally we just eat it or can it or, feed it to the animals. It's a beautiful day here today, T-Bird. It's 60 something at least. At about 10 o'clock it was 60. So I don't know what it is right now. Kono! Oh my gosh. It's great, Kono. It's just terrible to read that stuff. It's just terrible. Way worse than terrible. It's bad, man. That's bad. I don't understand, to be honest, I don't know. It's bad. That's bad. 33. Hey, maybe it'll thaw out enough to get a good slickum. Have you guys seen Roll Call's cabin? Where he was at his cabin and it was all icy? Dude, that'd be fun to get in your buggy and go out there and play on the ice. Holy mackerel, that'd be fun. So maybe you'll get lucky and you'll get a bunch of ice in your yard, not on the road. That wouldn't be no fun, but yeah, you hear that one talking? There's a couple eggs in there right now since I've been on this live. That was a different bird. The one earlier, maybe, what time is it? Probably 25-ish minutes ago or better. Somebody was talking, so somebody laid an egg. And then that one there just started talking. You know what I'm going to do here, Carmen? I'm going to do this. You've been pretty decent. I'll help you sub to everybody. Not saying you have to, but there a lot of people in here are really... You got a channel, Carmen? I guess I could have asked that. 82. Holy mackerel. That's definitely warm. That would be pretty cool, Carmen. I know the wife... we have a lot of Mennonites around here. And it's like, oh, man. One thing I don't understand is why a Mennonite, a single person, would even have a buggy and not like I won't call it a racing buggy, but you know, like in the horse races where they do the little buggies, basically some motorcycle wheels. I don't understand why. Well, one, I don't understand why they just don't have a saddle and riding the horse all by itself. As if they're always drawing a wagon or a little buggy. And I never understood why they wouldn't just use like they would on the horse races. I don't know what they even call that, but it's like a little cart. Has like motorcycle wheels in the back, and you'd think that'd even be, I don't know. But I never understood it. And I keep forgetting to ask every time I think about it. I have quite a few Mennonite friends. I just had never asked, never thought about it when I'm around them. Why they just don't ride a single horse, throw a saddle on it, or not even just bareback. Yeah, I don't know as many Amish people. We don't have very many of them, but I have quite a few Mennonite friends. They're, I normal people to me. I like them. Price sounds weird, like they're weird or something. I even know some of them that build the buggies. Good golly, they're expensive, man. Like, holy crap. We're talking like 10 grand or better for one of them buggies. It's like, I'd have never thought they were as high as they were. Yeah, they've always been really good to me too, Carmen. They're good people. They're really kind people. I like them. Yeah, I know, Kono. It is. It is really. It's crazy, man. I actually, I get real confused when it comes to that, thinking, how are they not, like, in jail? I mean, I understand that some of it's just some of it's pretty damning. It's like, holy mackerel. It's bad. Yeah. Well, they want to take your guns away so that then they can finally take everything away. Rumpspringa is a bit odd, though. I don't even know what Rumpspringa is. Yeah, I don't know what that is at all. Yeah, some of that is totally crazy too. Personally, I think them judges like that do them thing, that's not even coming close to, in my opinion, being a very good judge. I mean, that's a really crappy judge. You look at some of them and say, how could you even think about doing what you just did? I mean, holy mackerel. They should be in jail. For real. Like public I don't even know what the rule would, or why. I don't even. They put a lot of people in harm, man. A lot of people in harm. I remember back, let's say being young. I mean, it's only been the last, maybe 20-ish years, maybe, that it's gotten really, really, really started being weird. I know back in the day, they'd be all mad because they're like, oh, we don't have enough evidence to put this criminal away. And now they got all the evidence to just let them go. It's crazy. They do all the worldly stuff. You mean like us, Carmen? Because we're kind of worldly people. Yeah, for real, Rev. For real. I don't know, I don't even know what to think. The Bible talks about, though, that the world's going to go to complete crap. So we're probably living in that time, It has been proven, Kono. Isn't that crazy? What's scary, buddy, is there's new stuff now, man. New stuff that they're talking about. Hunter! Where have you been, man? I haven't seen you forever. Okay, I said many people pat themselves on the back just to self-congratulate. I do. Just to let me know that tomorrow will be okay. Yeah, tomorrow will be okay. Today will be okay. But I have Jesus in my life, so I know that's, not everybody has that. But even if you don't, you just definitely can't dwell on the crappy crap. That's happens in your life. Yeah, Epstein's really horrible. Hey, did you guys see that new one? Speaking of all that guy, you see that? I watched what was her name? Elaine? No, is that it? Elaine Maxwell? I don't know, that girl. Watched her she was talking, it was on like the news, and she was interviewing there saying, hey, did you know this person? She's like, I'm not going to talk about this because of whatever, and she's trying to get Trump to give her immunity to all the horrible things that she did. When I first saw that, I thought, good God, she looks funny. That's not her. I believe that's not her. She's not in jail. Huh. So it screwed that stuff up too, Conal? I didn't know it did that. I never did take the COVID shot. Yeah, it definitely was. There is a new one. God, what was they talking about? Where is it now? It's even worse. All those people should be locked up too. I never understood that either, I mean, I can understand being a scientist. I mean, it's a fun thing, and I can understand trying to kill a disease. I could never, in my life, understand why somebody would want to make it even worse. That makes no sense. Ah. Uh-huh. So you must believe in Christ too, Conal. Or maybe. I don't know. I guess that's maybe straight. Do you believe in Christ, Conal? Yeah, the mathematical risk. Let's see. We're going to make $1 billion and we're only going to lose 1 billion people. Yeah, that's good. We can do it. Oh, Chris Lane or Chris Lane, whatever it is, that's not her. I'm telling you, that's not her. Well, I mean, when I mean in Carmen is, I mean, I can understand, a synthetic drug could have opposite effects and hurt you. I'm meaning literally saying you don't weaponize the mumps. You know what I mean? You don't do that kind of stuff. You kill it and you don't make it worse. And then hold that. And, that's not good. So the Bible talks about that too, Yeah, I seen that, Conal. I seen that. Hey, Hoggy's here. Woohoo! How you doing, Hoggy? They're out here somewhere. There's another chicken. It's raising hell, so it either laid another egg or something. That don't sound like, hey, that one's raising heck. How's Hoggy this fine day? I seen you earlier. I didn't say hey to you. You were talking to D. Well, you might not have been talking. You're talking in D's channel. Awesome, Conal. Me too. I put everything on him. Lay every sorrow, everything. I do hard. Sometimes I'll do things and not ask, but a lot of times I talk to him all the time. Like, I don't know, all the time. Every day I pray for his return. Sometimes more than once. That's awesome, Kono. That made my day right there. Knowing I got another brother out there that I may meet someday. Yeah, but back in the day, tobacco was at least natural, Carmen. I mean, we didn't make that up. We made methamphetamine up. That's all synthetic. We made that up. Where tobacco, it's natural. I mean, it's at least natural. I understand that it could kill you, but it's natural. And then we decided to put, not we, but people decided to put crap in it that makes it even more addicting. And I'm thinking, why make it even more addicting? You know, it's still the pleasure of smoking, you know, but you put stuff, I don't, that's the bad part. Those are evil people, man. Just say, let's put this in here too. You know, it's really sad. Cool, Kono. That's really awesome. I'm telling you, it made my day. 8 million people worldwide to tobacco. That's probably, what is that percent? That's sounds like a lot, but that's really not a lot. I mean, it's a lot, but that's not a lot. There is bunches of people. I mean, that's a small percentage there, really. I mean, when you think about it. That's awesome, Hoggy. Doing pretty good myself, buddy. Doing pretty good myself. It's a beautiful day. I feel good. I'm working on a slingshot. Good God, it's pretty. I'm having a hard time not wanting to keep it, Hoggy. I'm making it for Omega, but it's like this. When I showed Chuck and this, I've made a clip framed Aries. Well, they call it my version of the Aries because I made a pinky hole and stuff. And this is I hid the clips or the riv nuts. I hid the riv nuts. And Chuck said, "Hey, I wouldn't mind a couple of those." So that's what I was gonna make them next. And oh my God, it's orange and 2 colors of orange and then 2 colors of yellow and fluorescent green. Oh my gosh, it looks really pretty. So I might make me a new goblin. This is like my style of a goblin. I don't have any of these in clips. You hold it like this, and it's a brace gray, well, whatever you want to call it. But I think what I might do is take the same color and make me a goblin and make it a clipped. And that might keep me from not wanting to keep it. I'm your 6th? What's that mean, Rev? Like a herd of turtles. Hey, the other day, Jim, YouTube was doing something that all of a sudden I got done with a video and was going to go back to the homepage and it wouldn't load up the homepage. But it didn't work for probably an hour or better. It wouldn't let me do anything. And I finally figured out how to kind of wiggle around it, but still wouldn't let me do anything. Oh, pray without ceasing. Yeah, I pray all the time. All the time. Like, all the time. Kind of takes a lot of time. It takes a lot. I don't know how to explain what I mean in there. It's a good portion of my day. I used to like smoking Rev. I like the taste of tobacco. I just like the taste of it. It tasted good. I haven't smoked in a while. I do vape now though, but which is probably even worse than smoking, but I hadn't smoked in a long time. Jacob Oley. Welcome, Jacob. Whatever you might have just said. Welcome. $1 trillion. How will it cost the U.S. $1 trillion? Just out of curiosity, Carmen. Oh my gosh, me too, Hoggy. They're my favorite. There's my favorite. And you know what's crazy is this Aries. I have a real one, and it just locks it. It makes it lock right into your hand. It's not coming out like the other Aries. You kind of got to hold it. And with this one, good God, as long as you just got this one thumb up there, you can pull the bands. It's not coming out of your hand. It locks in. Like the other one, I can it moves around a little bit more in my hand. This one, it'll go to the same spot every time. Yeah, I definitely love the pinky hole. And this one's my favorite of all of them, is this one. I call it a goblin. And I don't know why I really like it, but it just really fits me really, really good. But I made it for my hand, though. But it just fits really, really good. But that's my favorite one. Just popped a band. Oh, dang it, Grump. That's a bummer. I did that yesterday, too. I was like, oh, no. I did it. I just tied them on. They're older bands. And I tied on some older long draw bands onto... I was trying to tie them onto my HDP Goblin, and when I went to check to make sure it was, locked in, I kind of pull on them to make sure they're not going to fall out, I guess. And I said, yeah, it's holding pretty good. Let me pull a little harder. And oh yeah, I pulled way too hard, and it said, pop. I said, oh shite! You fell off the ladder. You ding dong. You should have. Oh, 6 subscriber. Yeah, Conal, do me a favor. Does Conal, is that who we're talking about? Conal being a 6 subscriber? You got to drop a message, drop a comment in it. Anybody that I haven't said howdy to, I'll check your channel out. But you got to drop a comment. In other words, I got a pea brain. My pea brain will forget about how to say your name, if that makes sense. And, I just, yeah, it was shut down, Hoggy. It was kind of weird. And my brain instantly said, uh-oh. When things like that happen, because, communication is going to be the first thing that goes away, Hoggy. They'll say, well, okay, we don't want nobody talking to nobody. So my brain, that's the first thing it said is, uh-oh. Yeah, it was Tuesday. Yeah, it wouldn't load up. It was kind of weird. Oh, you're carrying screws. Yeah, that'll get you. What? I spoke out loud and said a Gus voice wax. See, annoying. Phone asks, what did I find annoying about it? You talking about the AI thingy? There is some crazy stuff going on with that I've seen, Carmen. That is way weird. I would not want to. I haven't asked AI for any help. I haven't said to anything I want AI's help. I've said, if they say, hey, like your email, all that, hey, you want AI to help you? No, I sure don't. I'm not saying they're not there, but The wife and I was joking about that the other day, saying, we might not want to cuss up. Maybe that's what you said. You cussed AI out. That could be what you said. And we were kind of talking about how we didn't like AI that much. We were like, we better be careful. Oh, you listen to Tom McDonald? Yeah, he did it. What was his last song was something like that, wasn't it? Praying for the Left, that was his last song. That came out. What did it come out? Last Friday, maybe? I think it was last Friday. That was a pretty good song. He's got a lot of good songs. Yeah, that's what I heard too, Huggy. There's something about they were restructuring or something. I don't know exactly what it was, but you been out shooting it all today, Hoggy? Hey, all good, T-Bird. All good. Awesome, Carmen. That's good. I've quit a lot of bad habits. Granted, I still have some bad habits, but I've quit a lot of bad habits. Oh, man, Kodal, that would be something. That would definitely be something. That makes your old butt pucker, don't it? Your heart race, and you say, whoo-hoo, that was close. Oh, all the associated health costs. I got you now, Carmen. I'm kind of a cold. I'm kind of cold about a lot of that, Carmen. To a degree, Yeah, I think I got a Medusa down here I made me. Because I made some of them. Yeah, it's kind of like the Medusa. I made they sent me Omega sent me a brass piece, and I cut me an HDP out of it. But yeah, it has a pinky hole. It holds good too. I actually put bands on it because that's what I wanted. I wanted that for it, but yeah, it's about this. It's basically the same. I like the Medusa. It's pretty cool. I haven't shot it with flat bands yet, though. I might leave it as a tube shooter. Yeah, long term. It's because all the extra crap they put in it, though, Carmen. I mean, I'm not saying that. Obviously, you might not supposed to have anything in your lungs besides air. But it's the stuff they put in it now. Look at the nasty stuff they put in it. It's no different than our food, Carmen. You look at the food and you read the label and me anyway, I'm sticking it right back on the shelf because you're going, nope, ain't having none of that. Not having any of this. No, I don't, Hoggy. I wish I did. The only thing, no, I don't. Half the time that the ones that I do make, they don't last very long. I do show some of them on here as I'm building them, or I'll put them on my Slingshot channel as a short. I'm not really computer literate, I'll say, or I'd make something like that, but, most of the time when I make something, it's just because somebody asked me for something or gave me an idea. Like if you said, hey, I'd like to see like this new one I'm going to make. Somebody, I don't know if they meant to do it, but I'm going to make one that's purple, orange, and green. So they just mentioned some colors, and I'm just going to put something together, and whatever happens, happens, Like that heart one, the wife wanted me to make a heart one, and oh my God, did that look really pretty. Hee haw booger. Bugger. Hee haw bugger. You made it. Woohoo. T-Bird says, yeah, I'm just running around the house in my house coat, getting ready to do whatever it was. Hey, you be safe, Kono. You be safe, buddy. Yeah, I pray for the left too, Kono. You know, I mean, all of them. It don't matter. I know they're terrible, 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 but it's, you know, you can still pray that they see the light, you know. You can still pray that they'll get found, you know. A lot of them are, Carmen. A lot of them are. I suppose that's what the meaning of a hardened heart is, you know. Yeah, I should be too, Rev. All kinds of words are said within. I've had that happen, Hoggy. That is no fun, man. That is definitely no fun. That actually hurts really good. It made me definitely pay more attention. It could be, Carmen. Though the thing with the radio is it can be triangulated really easy. Like really, really easy. Somebody really... Yeah, like and subscribe. Yeah, hit that like button, guys. Before you split, make sure you hit that like button. Yeah. Yeah, later, Hoggy. Thank you very much for stopping in, bud. I hope your day is awesome. Hope everybody's day is awesome. Got it on repeat. Liberals. Oh, I can see that, Kodo. I can see it. They probably hate a lot of them. I'm trying to think of what is one of my favorite songs of his is he's in I'll call it like a nursery, in a little kid's nursery room, and he's talking about, God, what is it? God, what's that song called? Oh, off the top of my head, I can't remember, but he's in a nursery room. It's kind of like, it's on the Sheeple album. I'm pretty sure it's on the Sheeple album. But it's like, that's one of my favorite ones. Oh, that's crazy, Carmen. Yeah, I don't have that. I don't have that on my, well, it may be on my phone, but I don't, I've never invited it in, so to speak. Yeah, I'm trying to poke. Definitely some pucker times at times, Grum. You're like, for real. And you're going, you got your old clenched up tight going, oh, this is this is scary. Yeah, that's for sure. That is for sure, Carmen. You know that they do that because of confinement. You know, well, a lot of there's like in an open field, they might not give the animals an antibiotic unless it needed. There's some vaccines that you'll do to an animal so they can't get sick. But first thing, an animal, like a hog confinement, and I reckon a chicken confinement too, they're fed that nonstop. It's right in their food. But like cattle confinement, that's the first thing they get is doped up, and then their growth, the hormones. That's another first thing it goes right in the ear, and you shoot a bunch of pellets in their ear, and they disintegrate within time. And it's to get them done in a year, and so they hurry up and get done in a year. But yeah, it's probably not really good on a person, that's for sure. Thanks, Hee-Haw. Thank you very much. I'm glad you stopped in. I really am. Yeah, corporate greed. Hey, there's Tiny. Woohoo! I stayed online long enough to say hello to Tiny. How's your day going today? Have a very smurfy day. Yeah, everybody have an awesome day. It's a little windy, but I'm going to go out and blow some leaves, get my piles pushed to where they need to go. I don't have much left, a couple more days left, and then I'll be all done at that chore until spring, and then I'll do it one more time because there's still a bunch of leaves. I might not do it again. I might just go ahead and let them mow, but you know. Yeah, okay, there you might be right there, Hunter. Liberals might not be all that bad, but some of the leftists are, yeah, you might be right there. Some crazy thoughts. It's the Marxists that come into it. That's what crept in, or communism, or whatever you want to call it. That's what happened. It crept in, and people buy it, and they think it sounds awesome, you know, and it'll work, and it won't, but they still buy it. I just heard yesterday that California Gavin Newsom, I don't know if this is true, so don't take this as gospel, you know, because I didn't look hard to see if it's true, but I heard that California is going to call 20% a passing grade now. So as long as you get 2 out of 10 questions right, you passed, which is going to be really bad. I mean, I'm not trying to call people stupid, but we already are slipping way behind, and that'll make it way worse. Oh, that's good, Tiny. I'm really glad to hear that. I'm glad to hear that, Tiny. Everybody go check out Tiny's channel. Give Tiny a sub and say hello. Yeah, but you're right. You still got to pray for them people, though. Hopefully they will, I don't know, see the truth, I guess. Even for yourself, you know, you got to make sure you know, are seeing the truth. You know, it's all about the truth. Yeah, I know. 20% grump. A passing grade, 20%. I was like, holy crap, no way. Dude, that's bad. That's really bad. It's like, oh my God, no. It should be I mean, come on. That's terrible. That's terrible. But if you get more stupid people out there, not trying to call people stupid, hopefully that doesn't offend nobody. I'm stupid, so I'm okay with it. It'll just make people more accepting of everything. I mean, when you can't say what your capitals, you know, there's some I can't believe some of these people. It's great. What the heck? There's Mrs. Daisy. Woohoo! Hey, you changed your picture again. Yeah, that'd be good, Hunter. Well, we'll get to watch California go down, though, but that is good. They should tighten down on that more. You know, I don't know why they would not. I am doing good, Bobby. How about you? I'm just about ready to split, and look what happened. Get to see a bunch of new cool people. So I'm glad you're here, Miss Daisy. I was about ready to boogie. I still should be ready to boogie. A boogie woogie woogie. I'm gonna wait a minute. I'm gonna go a twerking. I'm gonna go twerking. Yeah, I should get going. I need to put Snowblade back on the four-wheeler. I don't have it on there. I took that off for some reason, and I got to put it back on. I got a bunch of leaves to clean up. Like back here, from over here, going all the way out to that green tree. I haven't got from that area. And over on the other side, I hadn't got that yet either. That's awesome, Bobby. Fine's better than not fine, that's for sure. Summer or spring's coming. I guess summer's still a little bit, but spring's coming. Won't be too much longer. Got a whole bunch of little flowers that are popping up. Let's see if I can pop in on one. See a little green mesa I can't remember what the heck they call those now. I think they're daffodils, maybe. I can't remember what's there. Lurk a lot. Yeah, that's what Miss Daisy would always say. I'm just going to be a twerking and a lurking. Yeah, spring might have sprung. It's definitely coming. It'll be here it's almost right here. So I definitely got to get the rest of the leaves picked up. If I don't, I'll have a bunch of dead grass, and I don't want that. I need all the grass I can have. But anyway, I'm on a boogie. Try to get that done, and then I've been working on one slingshot. It's a little closer. If I can think about today, maybe I'll get that other piece all slicked up and get it cut out of some plastic, and then I'll have me a new slingshot. See how that shoots. Oh, there's a robin. Isn't that a robin? No, that's got a blue head. So I think that's a kind of a breed of a nuthatch, I think, or something. Thought it was a robin for a second. Raising turkeys, yeah, they're a booger, Carmen. They really are. They don't make real good mothers. I mean, they will hatch eggs real nice. They do really good on that part, but once they hatch them, they basically say you're on your own. So you got to pull all the babies. Let the mama hatch them if you want, which keeps them busy. And then, but I like things that'll take care of themselves, Carmen, for sure. Like I don't want to have to incubate a bunch of stuff. You know, I'd rather them do that and then they give me what they give me, if that makes any sense. I got a turkey. He's back here. He's the last one. In fact, I might let him out right now. Let him out, let the birds out, and go to clean up the yard. Did y'all have a good one? I'm trying to think. What is today? Thursday? I can't think of anything. Maybe Miss Daisy would be on live, but other than that, I can't really think of anybody else off the top of my head. West Country was normally on Thursdays, but it might be a little while again for them to be back on. But anyway, thank you very much for, self-sufficient. Yeah, that's what I like, is when they're self-sufficient. And, you know, I got 2 hens. Hopefully this year they'll do pretty good. Last year they didn't do that good, but I only got 2 hens left that'll go back to doing that same thing. And they'd normally give me, I don't know, roughly 20, 20 new chickens a year. But I had a hawk that's been coming around, and he killed all the new ones last year, and I don't know, did a bunch of damage. So I might have to incubate some eggs this year just to get a bigger start on them. But yeah, that's what I like. They'll take care of themselves. But I've raised some turkeys. Like I said, they're kind of a pain in the butt for that. They'll leave their babies, like they'll just take off running, and their babies are over here and won't even know what will happen. And so then they can't. I don't know. I don't like them for that. But anyway, later, guys, have fun. If you haven't found Christ yet, ask him into your heart, and he will change your life. Later, everybody. Thanks for hitting that like button. And thanks for stopping in.